A Russian attack on Ukraine's southeastern city of Zaporizhzhia killed 5 people and wounded 20 others.
This comes as Moscow continues to target the country. Ivan Fedorov, head of the Regional Military Administration, confirmed death toll and said Russian forces targeted industrial facilities and infrastructure in Zaporizhzhia. He added that several residential buildings were also damaged in the attack.
In Kyiv, several explosions were heard overnight. Air raid sirens sounded shortly before the blasts rocked the capital. Kyiv's mayor said the city was under a ballistic missile attack. It comes following the claims by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky that Russia had received new ballistic missiles from North Korea.
Meanwhile, Ukraine struck a shopping mall in the Russian-controlled city of Makivka in the eastern part of the country. According to local authorities, the attack damaged the building and sparked a fire. An official from Russian Investigative Committee claimed that drones that were used for the attack were manufactured in NATO countries. However, there were no immediate reaction from Kyiv on the strike.
Another Ukrainian drone strike targeted Russia's central region of Tatarstan in what can be described as one of the deadliest attacks carried out by Kyiv during the more than 4-year-long war against Moscow. The strike on the region, which is rich in energy resources and home to several major oil refineries, reportedly killed at least 13 people and injured around 75 others.
Furthermore, South Korea is maintaining a cautious stance on Ukraine's request for air defense support, even as Kyiv warns that North Korea could send tens of thousands more troops to Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says up to 50,000 North Korean troops could be deployed, adding to concerns over deepening military cooperation between Moscow and Pyongyang. Seoul, however, says any decision on supplying defense materials will have to comply with South Korean law.
In another development, Russia's Supreme Court has barred the country's only officially registered anti-war party, Yabloko, from contesting next month's parliamentary elections. Ruling comes as party supporters gathered in central Moscow, protesting the decision and accusing authorities of silencing one of the few remaining voices opposing war in Ukraine.